So, how been ya? Welcome to the Black Country Craftsman's YouTube channel. Today we're going to take a look at repairing this ceramic toilet cistern. This repair applies to all ceramic products that you'd find in a typical bathroom. Now, to complete this task you will need some 2-part car body filler, preferably in white, ceramic paint system, some Napco chemical bonder, various grades of sandpaper, an air gun with a compressor, a water bottle, some 1500 wet and dry sandpaper, and some coarse polish. Okay, here we have a very big chunk taken out of a cistern on a toilet, which is ceramic. So firstly, we need to do is we need to fill the damage. I've got this car body filler, which is white. So first of all, we'll put some of that in. Mix the filler with the ratio of 1 inch of hardener to a golf ball of filler. Right, it's all filled. What's the top? Wait for that to set. Give it an hour or so, and then we'll come back to it and start to sand it down. Then sand it back using a series of sandpapers. I started with 120, then a 180, 240 and a 320 to finish off. Now what I plan to do is to go over it again with some 600 and 1500 wet and dry. Okay, we're all prepped now and ready to spray. Right, this is the system I use. It's a very, very good product. It's on the market. If you need any help getting hold of some of this stuff, just drop me a comment or a message and I'll do my best to help. You've got 4 different whites there, from a bright white to a greyery white. So you have to mix the colours to get your colour match for spraying. This here is an hardener that you need to add to the paint so it does dry rock solid. And this here is it's a chemical bonder. So basically you apply that to the product before you spray, and it helps the paint key to ceramic. As ceramic, if you do just spray over that with any other white paint, it will flake and break off. So you need to apply that to make sure it keys and holds to your repair. So the first thing we need to do is, normally I'll go for the middle 2, mix those 2 up until we can get a colour match, and then we'll see where we are after that. So as you can see, I've put the brighter white in first, and then I've added the darker one. Always start with the brighter one first, as it's much easier to darken it than it is to lighten it when it's too dark. Always put just a very minimum amount of the dark one in. As I said, once you lose it, it's very hard to get it brighter. Okay, so the first one has come out very bright. So slowly add the darker one to it until you get your desired colour match. As I said, the first one was too bright, the second one was better, but the third one, I think we've just about got it. You're never going to get absolutely perfect, but where the repair is, it's at the top and it's at the side, so hopefully it should blend in. Right, next we need to add the hardener. Now I've put a little mark where the paint comes to. You need to put, it has to be a third of hardener. So roughly around that mark, add the hardener. Until you reach a third extra of the volume of the paint. Next step is, that's around halfway up the bottle. What we need to do now, we need to thin this paint out, because this paint is quite thick and quite gloopy, so we add this thinning product that reduces and makes the paint a lot thinner, just so you can get it through your spray gun. Give the whole area a wipe down, some thinners. And just wipe those samples off as well. Now that's all cleaned, we need to add this Gorilla Grip. As I said before, this gives it a key for the paint. What we need to do is to get some tissue, apply it on the areas all over there where we need to spray. With your timer, time it for 5 minutes before you first apply the paint, and to give it time to open the paint up for the new paint to then key to your repair. As your 5 minutes is up, start then to spray it. Now I'm using an air gun, which allows me to spray the area in a controlled manner. First couple of coats. Very gently, just sprinkle the first few coats on. As what happens is that if you put too much paint on, it starts to melt the filler. So gradually build your coats up to start with. Just keep applying the coats. Thin coats all the time and build the layers up. Okay, I've left this set overnight and it's dried quite nice, so what I plan to do now is a bit of water, a little bit of 1500 wet and dry, and just gently rub over the overspray and just very gently blend it in. When I've done that, I've dried it all back off. A little bit more water, a little bit of polish on a rag, and polish it up. All done, as good as new. As we say in the Black Country, that's busted. Okay, if you've enjoyed this video, smash us a like, drop us a comment, and if we can help you, we will. And please, subscribe to give us a little support. Also, please check out our other videos, as we've got quite a few out now. You may find something that might just help you out in the future. I'm the Black Country Craftsman. Don't forget to tell your muckers. Learning how to fix these problems yourself is cheaper than paying someone else to do it for you. Thanks for watching.